this is Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com, and I'm going to be showing you today how to use the Ninja Creami for the first time. We are going to be showing you the basics, what comes with it, how to put it all together. We're also going to show you how to do your first batch of vanilla ice cream, as well as how to batch lots of ice cream for the freezer. So, shall we get started?
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam, and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers, and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
So I've been studying the Ninja Creami guide, and this is brilliant for learning how to use your Ninja Creami. I always say first, always read your instructions that come with your gadgets, because they can change from machine to machine depending on how the brands work. For example, I've always been used to a traditional Italian style ice cream maker. So with that, it's the egg yolk, a custard style recipe. And with that, you can eat it straight away. You don't have to wait 24 hours for it to harden up or anything like that. It's just you're making the mixture in the machine, and you can load it into the freezer or eat it straight away. Let me show you some pictures of the ones we've done before, because we had one of the Italian ice cream makers when we lived in Portugal. The kids were much younger then, of course. So let me show you some pictures on screen now. And the kids absolutely loved this. And with us living in Portugal, it was a hot country, so you always wanted some nice bit of ice cream. And then when we moved back to the UK, it was too expensive to bring back with us, so we ended up selling it locally. But absolutely gutted, because I loved it. But when you think of the difference and the faff between using the Ninja Creami versus a traditional ice cream machine, our traditional ice cream machine retailed at £1,000. Whilst you can get the Creami, depending on deal, for less than £200. So if you think it's 80% cheaper than a traditional one, so you've got to accept a few flaws along the road to ice cream making when you use it. So don't think of it as a traditional ice cream maker, because it isn't. So what we've done on KitchenGadgetsClub.com is the recipes using this. We've still got our original ones up for the ice cream maker, and then the ones for the Ninja Creami, we're going to put them in a separate category, because we don't actually consider it to be a proper traditional ice cream maker. But it is great fun, and it's like a blender that can make your ice creams, milkshakes and things. But when you're reading through this, there's a few things that it teaches you. And I've had a good read through it, and the things that I think are most important to know before you make your first ice cream is always freeze it flat, because otherwise it'll be harder to mix afterwards. It's got to be frozen for 24 hours. That is a shock to the system, I tell you, when you want ice cream that day and you have to wait and wait and wait. So bear that in mind. So that's why it's good to have a good batch of it in the freezer, so that when you are craving ice cream, it doesn't turn into a process that's lasting at least a day. Another thing they recommend is to use a proper traditional fridge freezer rather than a chest freezer, because chest freezers generally are cooler and the ice cream is not as good. Also, after your first spin of your ice cream, you can end up with it looking a bit flaky, like a crumble gone wrong. If this happens, you just respin it. We found this on our first batch, but we've not had a problem with any follow-up batches. So I think it depends how long it's been in there, what position you've popped it in, and such like. And then, of course, you can have as many different flavourings as you want added to it. And the other manufacturer guideline is to make sure you're not using stuff that is too big and too heavy, because remember, it's not a food processor, it's just like a blender. So if you do something that's too hard on it, you're likely to break it. And also note that things that need a big food processor to really cut through aren't going to take very well in there, so expect them to remain whole. So for example, if you're putting sweets in there or candy, then they're likely just to stay whole. And then a big mistake we made, me and Sophia, we couldn't believe it. I think we chose the wrong setting, but when you're first doing something, it's trial and error, isn't it? So this is our error. When we first made mint chocolate chip ice cream, we put it on a full respin instead of mixing, thinking that the chocolate's not going to get everywhere. And then that resulted in the mint chocolate chip looking like chocolate ice cream, because obviously all those chocolate chips had broken down and fully mixed in. So just bear that in mind, that you've got a respin, which is made for when you really want to thoroughly mix it, and you've got your mix-ins, which is when you're adding your extra ingredients like your chocolate chips, your strawberries for a strawberry ice cream and such like. So just bear in mind those two buttons are quite different. So shall we get going and actually make some ice cream now we've shown you the basics? So now, before we make the ice cream, let's make your base recipe that goes in the freezer for 24 hours and then can be used to make your favourite ice cream with. Secret hack for you here: use a jug, because honestly, when you're pouring them into your ice cream cups before freezing them, it makes your life so much easier. So I'm going to start by adding in the cream cheese. So once you've added your cream cheese, you can add in your sugar. A little bit more. So grab your hand mixer. Oh, it's starting to thicken up now. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm just going to put it up a speed or two. And then the good news is, with the cream, these 300ml tubs is the equivalent of 2 quantities of this batch. So it's wonderful because I don't need to measure them. I can just add in 2 of these. But I recommend adding it in slowly, so I'm going to add 1 tub in and then the other. So first tub in, give it a mix. Oh, that's lovely and thick and creamy, yummy. So pop the other one in. And that just leaves the milk. So I'm just going to get a measuring spoon for that. So this is my 240ml, which is 1 cup. So again, this is easy to remember because when you're doing it for real, it's 1 of these per tub. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've only got a dribble left in it. And you're done. That is your ingredients. So there you have it. That is your ice cream, though it doesn't look like ice cream yet because we need to freeze it. And wasn't that simple? That is the 4 ingredients that you need to be able to make yourself a batch for the freezer. So I've made a big batch for the freezer. So now, shall we find something to pop it in so that we can freeze it? I was talking about old ice cream tubs. This is the kind that works brilliantly. This is a 1 litre one. So it's the perfect size for if you've made a lot of ice cream and you can't quite fit it in your regular cartons. So you want to pour some in like that, and then you've got loads of it that you can put to one side for the freezer. And then you can get back to your usual ones. So that's one that's just below the max line. And then same again. So I've got a tiny bit left. So I'm just going to add a tiny little bit to this one. And then the rest of it can go in the ice cream tub. So to say that you can do it in your old ice cream tubs is brilliant. So then you can pop your lid on those. Make sure you freeze it flat just like you do with your ordinary one. And then tubs on your normal one and you're ready for the freezer.
Let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food?
This is your base recipe, so you can use this for vanilla ice cream, whatever you want. It's just so simple. And then of course, pop it flat in the freezer. 24 hours later, you can grab it from the freezer, put it in your ice cream machine, and then pop it on ice cream, and you've got your ice cream. It's just as easy as that. It's just a patient game of waiting. So let me show you how to do a regular serving of vanilla ice cream using the Ninja Creami. I'm going to rope into this task my daughter Sophia because she has become a pro with the Ninja Creami. So we can watch her make a batch of it and you can just see how easy it is to use at home. And at the same time we can show you each of these settings so that you know thoroughly how to use it. So first of all, you need your jug out, and this bottom bit here is your jug. And then you literally slot in your ice cream. Oh, look at that. And you can see now how level it is, and it's perfect now for going in to your creamy. So you want to pop it in like that. Make sure it clicks into place. And then you're going to add your lid. Again, it's about everything clicking into place like that. Hear that click? Now that click's important. So now you want to turn on your Ninja Creami. You are looking for the ice cream button. And now it's started. And it stopped. So now we have a button right round the side there. And you press that and this releases your jug. So press it down. And then spin it back round. So you're doing the opposite of what you've done. And then you can pop it out. And now you can take your lid off. And that is your ice cream. And you'll notice that if it feels like it's a bit crumbly on top, what you can do is put it on a respin. But this one doesn't need a respin. But if it does, if you look on your machine there, you've got the respin button. And then if you're adding in any extras instead, like some chocolate chips, then you want to press the mix in and just pop it back on. And that's just how simple it is to use the buttons to do your first batch of ice cream. So I'm just going to add a little bit to the top, like that. Of course, check out our other videos in this series because we're going to be showing you some other mix-ins and lots of other things you can do with it. So then pop it back in. And then now you press mix-in because this is how you would do it with mix-ins. But obviously we've just added vanilla. And then it just spins in the mix-ins. And it's done. So this ice cream is a bit on the soft side. So we're just going to get it out now and we're going to pop it back in the freezer. So undo it. And now you've made yourself your vanilla ice cream, and then you can pop it into the freezer to firm it up a bit, and then you can enjoy ice cream in a couple of hours. So how well does it scoop? So this is straight from the freezer. I've not given it a chance to defrost at all because I've found that these ones with the cream cheese melt so quickly. that you don't really have a long set. It's one you can really eat just from the freezer. Like I say, it's great because it's just simple, regular ingredients. So it's a really easy one for you to make. So if you look there, you get a good amount of it. I really like this ice cream. I think it's really nice. So look at that. Ice cream using your Creami. So if you're new to the Creami, then this is what you can kind of expect of the ice cream. But the question is, how does it taste? I like a sugar hit. Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos, so you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.